has to be down, coming out of that rock bed down there.
So we hit a vein in the granite.
It is a brand new work day. I'm up here at the Homestead to finish planning out the garden and, most importantly, get the source of life on this property, which is water. I need water from deep in the earth. I need to reach rock bed and penetrate through and get water on this property so I can have a well. In this area, it's about 300 to 350 feet down to hit bedrock to get water. We are hoping, because there's a portion of this property that sits a little lower, that we can get water in about 100 to 175 feet. If so, that's going to be wonderful. It will be able to run off of a smaller generator if ever need be. And most importantly, it's going to save money. So I'm waiting on Mark, the well guy, to get here. Him and his awesome crew are going to set up. We've got the spot figured out. We're going to drill the well today, and then they'll come back and we will add water lines and connection points and the pump in about a week or two, and then I will have the source of life. I am so excited. Let's get out here and see how this well drilling goes. I think I see the truck coming around the bend now. Here we go. Over here and out of the way is where Mark suggested we put the well, and I think that's going to be perfect because it's going to be next to the garden but far enough away not to be in the way. I'll still have room to add a building, maybe a greenhouse one day, who knows. And this will be tucked away on the back side of the property towards the creek, but not too close to the creek. So back in the back area, it's going to be perfect. That's what he suggests, and I trust him. So we're going to stick it right over here. This is where we'll put the well. It's gonna be awesome. I'm so excited. Name, sir?
My Clayton.
Clayton. Very nice to meet you. Thank you, Clayton.
Now, this guy is a mountain man.
You're a mountain man. So if you've been a mountain man and you are a mountain man, what do you think about the way the world is today?
Messed up.
Mark and his team are about 25 to 35 feet down with the drill, and they are starting to kick up quite a bit of dirt. They're getting that out of the way while the drill does the heavy lifting. Here we can see Clayton moving PVC pipe into place. This is what is going to go down and actually sink into the rock bed to keep out keep out rainwater. So they're putting a little glue on here to keep the pipes stuck together. That's extremely strong stuff, and they're making good progress. That drill bit is doing work. Now we're going to put down some gravel here around the well. This is kind of going to plug and keep the slush in the mud from splattering around, I believe. You can see him keeping that around the pipe. Zach, the drill operator, just gave me the thumbs up. This is the moment of truth. Here we go. Look at all that water. Wow. So how many gallons did we get?
We got 10.
Is that good, bad, or average?
That is a great well.
That's a better than average.
That is over 14,000 gallons a day.
Say that again, 14?
14,400 gallons in a 24-hour period.
And that's good.
That's great.
And how far did you have to go down to hit that water?
We went 200 feet.
Wow, and that's good too.
Which is above average, yes.
Wow, that's a big deal. And that's going to keep producing water for 50 years.
Yep, from here on out.
Wow, you guys are amazing. That's a big deal. What's the gray stuff in the dirt? What is that?
The gray stuff is the granite, blue granite that bit, as it's going down, it's pneumatic, so it's air, and we're blowing water in it, and it's just pulverizing that granite.
So what's in the ground now? That big PVC pipe was being set in the ground?
All right, the PVC pipe goes from the top of the overburden down to impenetrable rock. So we set the casing that way no rainwater or surface water can get in.
So it has to be down, coming out of that rock bed down there.
So we hit a vein in the granite.
Wow.
So
that's a lot of water coming out.
that's a bunch of water.
What do you think people average per well? I think Mark maybe said like overall 3 or 4 gallons.
I was gonna say 3.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, and that, on a family of 4, most of the time they have no problem.
So I'm not gonna have concern with water here. Wow, man, you guys are fantastic.
You're in good shape.
Oh man, you guys are fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be up here in the mountains, Clayton.
That's right. That's right.
Best place to be.
You better believe it. This is the best place to be.
It is. Sure is.
God's country up here.
So is the hardest part done now, Zach?
Yeah.
We have water. The well has been dug. We are 200 feet deep into bedrock, 14,000 gallons per 24-hour period. Actually, a little more than that. 10 gallons per minute coming out of that well. That's incredible. Man, 10 gallons per minute. I am absolutely stoked. They were happy. 200 feet deep, 10 gallons per minute, 14,000 plus gallons every 24 hours. That is going to be plenty of water. So what's next? They're going to come back and they are going to trench out through the property. They're going to put in frost-free water connection points, which is going to be great. They're going to throw the pump in and they're going to set it up where I can run it off a generator if need be, and then hook it up to power. I am ecstatic. If you are looking at adding a well to your property, do it. God put that water in the bedrock so that we could drink it. It's clean, it's pure. You can test it if you're concerned. You can have it tested. This area, almost every well has good water in this zone according to the well guys, so couldn't be happier about that. I don't think I'm gonna have to do a lot of testing while I have this well. And hey, the best part to me is no water bill. You don't have to worry about if they increase rates. All your cost on a well is up front, right? So it's an upfront cost that's pretty big. But if you average that out over the time you have the property, and if you also think of the freedom and the self-reliance that comes with having a well, I would just have to say that's worth every single penny. I'm all done here today with the well. These guys have been great. Clayton, the mountain man, Mark, the owner, one of the owners, and Zach, who was operating that Zach, who was operating that well drilling truck. Man, that thing's amazing. I imagine that truck's $1 million truck all day long, the way that thing works and all the stuff it hauls. But this has been a fun process. I am absolutely thrilled to have water. I mean, for me, water is more important than even electricity because I have solar power devices. My truck, the Airstream, fold out panels, everything has solar panels on it and runs to some kind of inverter that I can get power from. But water, I have to go find water. Now, right behind me, I've got water on the property. I have water, therefore I have life. So go get your well, go get your property, go get yourself self-sufficient if you're planning to do it. That's my goal. Thank you so much for watching this video. Stay with me for the journey. Stay with me for what comes next, and I will show you in a follow-up video the system when it's all done, because it'll take about a week or two before they're back out here to put the frost-free pumps throughout the property. But once that's done, I'll show you that in a second follow-up video. Please subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have an awesome day.